Some of you might remember before I went on a 7-week break, I was doing something called the one build streak. It was a challenge where I needed to win with each killer in a row with only one build used each game. It was fun, if not frustrating, and each day I was able to walk away with a story to tell. I liked making those videos because it allowed me to flex both my writing muscles and my gameplay editing muscles in the same video. I wanted my streak videos to be unique, to have more than just, "This game almost ended my streak," or "Look at my 1000th win on Quad Slowdown Blight." I wanted more, and the one build streak allowed for that. However, they didn't garner much traction, and I felt kind of deflated putting the work I did into them just for them to kind of fall flat. Some people who really enjoyed them wondered if I was going to come back to them, and I was, but I wanted to take a break and get reacquainted with this game. Being gone for so long can and does reduce your skill level. This applies to everything. Muscle memory is great, but not evergreen. I'm a damn good stand-up comedian, but after not being on stage for years, my stage presence suffered bad, and when I went to perform recently, it was hard and I bombed, but that's what happens when you don't keep the skills polished. However, with the Walking Dead patch being in such an abysmal state, I wanted to take even more time off from attempting the streak. It's too easy to lose a game to utter bullshit. I don't know if I have the patience for that. So now I wanted to do something different. I wanted to try my hand at the Hardcore Killer Challenge, an iconic challenge for Dead by Daylight creators, where you attempt to get from Ash 4 to Iridescent 1 without all your killers dying. For a killer to die, you have to lose a game. Some people consider less than a 4K a loss, however, I have always said that a 3K is a win. Everyone has their own rule set. Mine was having the same build on every killer and doing killers in order. Reducing the build slots by 1 for each grade would make the challenge harder as it went on. However, I got fucked. I got hella fucked. I had several dildos the size of my forearm shoved in every hole without lube, and no one had the presence of mind to yell "surprise" at the very least. Tripod Tommy had his way with me, and I still make no sounds when I fart because of it. I lost 6, count them, 6 killers before we even got into bronze. It was humiliating, and I couldn't do anything but go silent and stare at the screen as I watched my own incompetence unfurl in front of me. Nothing is more humbling than attempting a challenge in Dead by Daylight only to be slapped with the realization you aren't as good as you think you are. I spend a lot of time teaching others Dead by Daylight. I have an entire series, which you're welcome to submit if you're a tier 2 channel member or Twitch sub, where I do VOD reviews and fairly successful as well. I've seen people get better as I've helped them, and I've had people tell me my advice turned their games around. But maybe it's time I teach myself. Maybe it's time I look at my own gameplay with the same scrutiny because I can't, for the life of me, understand why I can help others do what I can't. It brings me back to my Overwatch days when I was a personal coach. I could never get above gold in those days, but I was coaching Grandmaster players and even helped a few bronze players hit Masters. For some reason, I simply can't seem to take my own advice and play as well as I can think, and I think a lot of that comes from impatience and even losing myself in the game. As I looked back on my losses before writing this video, I was able to see several mistakes over and over again. I wondered how I couldn't see it at the time. There was a lot of yelling the phrase, "What am I supposed to do?" But when I looked back on it, it was pretty clear what I was supposed to do or how certain mistakes lost me the match. I'm not saying that it's always your fault you lose, but there is almost always something that you can do better. Really, I just wanted to make this video to hopefully impart some knowledge on all of you as I imparted on myself. If you feel like you're powerless in a match of Dead by Daylight, try to watch it back. Most consoles have a back record feature for you to save your games, and all PCs should have access to OBS Studio, which is easy to set up, and if you aren't streaming, shouldn't weigh on your hardware too much. Watch yourself or have someone else watch you. My coaching series has a paywall for personal reasons, but if you don't want to do that, I don't blame you. My friend Bran, aka the Mr. Headache, does free coaching on his stream every Monday, and they are far more experienced than me and better than me as well. Or you can do like some people have done and submit to us both. We don't mind. In any case, I hope this video helps you guys calm down in the future and not get as frustrated as it will do for me. But that's all I had for you guys today. Let me know what you think down in the comment section down below, and as always, a great big special thank you to my channel members listed on screen now. You want to find out how to become a channel member today, get awesome perks like seeing videos early, risk discount codes, personal coaching, and more, then please click that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.